We're at hot water now. Ha 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 ha. Oh, so here we are at the water heater. And what we don't see is a care and use manual. I don't see a permit. You know, this was installed. Well, of course, it was installed 2012. This is 25, so it's 13 years old. Water heaters last about 10 years. So that's probably the most important thing to say about this water heater is that it's 13 years old. But that's not going to stop us from talking. Our gas piping coming into the water heater, we do not have a sediment trap. We've got the old school brass shut-off valve. We've got the old school brass connector. These things blow up and stuff. These things are dangerous. I'm a hypocrite about a lot of stuff, and I know that I didn't mention that when I was talking about the furnace over here, but yeah, that gets changed at my house. So that's something I would do. It's not expensive, but yeah, you want that. Our safety pan, okay, this is where it drains to, it's just to the ground. We need some kind of a Watts float switch or something like that because we're in the middle of the house. So a Watts switch would turn the water and the gas off if you've got a problem. And then you could just use the safety pan without the drain. You pack that up, and that would be an acceptable application. And when you put the new water heater in, you might want to think along those lines. Our temperature pressure relief valve does not have insulation on it, and we do not have, we got negative pitch. It's supposed to be positive pitch in the direction of the water flow, so we got negative pitch on that. We're supposed to have a vacuum breaker in the same room as the temperature pressure relief valve on the drain piping, so we do not have that either. Moving on up, our flue comes down here. We've got a screen on the, for our air makeup, and we're not supposed to have screens any longer. So I talked about that in the other one because it gets clogged. That's not breathing. So our vent pipe, our flue, okay, has been disconnected. Disconnected right there. So all the exhausts just come in here. We get to sniff them. All right. Then coming along here, this is the hot water supply. We got a little corrosion coming around our dielectric union. Yeah. Okay. And then over here on this dielectric union, we've got, I hope it works, we got a galvanized 90-degree fitting right there, galvanized piping. So it's probably, I'm not sure, but that's probably helps with the chemical reaction that's showing up over here. So, but that's just, no, we don't use that. That might have been on a gas appliance or something, but not for water, no. So, and again, our flue is disconnected. Our door is not properly sealed. We can vent carbon monoxide out. But that's about it. That's about everything. It still makes hot water, though. Still makes hot water. It's 13 years old. Our water piping is not insulated. Okay, our connections are not insulated. TMP is not insulated. Flue's disconnected. Tape. Okay, we got the weird fitting over there with the galvanized fitting, a little bit of corrosion. We don't have the air gap. We got the trap. I'm just repeating all this stuff. On the gas, we got the old style gas shut-off valve. We got the old style gas brass connector, brass and brass. We do not have a sediment trap. Do not have a care and use manual. Safety pan does not have a Watts valve in it or whatever. It just drains out onto the ground.